a guy like Usyk. But do you look at him and you're just like, you look at guys like Dubois that he beat, and like, I'm not saying you fight like Chisora, but you put that pressure on, you throw a lot of punches. Do you kind of look at it and say, yo, if I could just get a shot,
let me tell you
I could do well against him.
I know for a fact I can beat Usyk. Me training and me having a problem, I know for a fact I can beat Usyk. For a fact, because you understand.
Sounded real confident, brother.
I'm more than confident. I'm being realistic with you. If you know me and you see what I do, you motherfuckers, I will run him over. All that shit, Dubois didn't fight him like how he was fighting me and fighting some other guys. And I'm trying to say, like, he doesn't put the pressure on him when he take it to Usyk. Then I'm trying to say, like, Usyk has a problem with guys that chin down and want to bang out. Then I'm trying to say, rather be Chisora. Like, when he first came to heavyweight, it's him, Witherspoon. 6 years later, didn't look too great. You gotta say something like, he's cruiserweight champ. He was on fast track.
Yeah.
He got the heavyweight, he fought Witherspoon, and he went, who he fought after that? Chisora, and he fought AJ, and Tyson, you know what I'm trying to say, and Dubois, you know what I'm trying to say? So he
AJ back to back. And
back to back. Yeah. So he didn't fight crazy opponents to get into the heavyweight division. And I'm trying to say, he fought 2 tune-ups that he looked that great against, and he went right for the gusto. And he outboxed AJ, you know what I mean? Big guys gotta say that. When smaller guys faster and a little more witty than you, you cannot box him. You gotta run them over, bro. You gotta praise your mother and have your ass. You can't go in there and box him motherfucker that's a master boxer.
Just my very last one for you. I mean, you know, I ask guys this all the time, like, who do they want? And they kind of be saying, like, I feel like unrealistic names and whatever. Like, who do you think, if it's not Jarrell Anderson, who do you think is realistic for you to actually go in there and fight? Like,
man, honestly,
Chisora maybe.
Chisora possibly, but me and him had a long talk, you know.
Honestly, I don't care, okay? Because this video is not about who he's going to fight next, because he's supposed to be Michael Hunter, and there you go. Let me counterpunch. What Jarrell Miller said, theoretically, is spot on. Spot on. As far as you have to run him over. You can't box him. You can't go in there and expect to outbox a master boxer. That's stupid. You know what I mean? The only people that can do that are people that think that they can outbox him. But once you get in there and find out you can't, now it's time to re-strategize, you know, to switch up the game plan. You know what I mean? And I do think Jarrell Miller has a point. Jarrell Miller says you got to go in there and run him over. You mean go in there and fight him. And when you're fighting someone, it has no rules. Sure, you have to apply certain things that you already know what to do and how to do. But then when fighting comes, it comes with a lot of emotion. It comes with a lot of instinct. It comes with a lot of reflex. So when you take your ass in there and you go in there calling yourself, getting with somebody that you got somebody that's doing that type of shit, you're going to have to fight them. Just say, fuck it, and go in him. Go at him. Get him. Charge him. Challenge him. All right? That's how you have to be. Because when you're dealing with someone like Usyk, yeah, you have to understand he's coming with concentrated, controlled focus. You know what I mean? That's what you're doing. That's how it goes. And I do agree with Jarrell Miller on that basis. However, him and my thing, I would counter one thing, what he said with Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora actually did a fucking good job. He made a good account of himself by fighting Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk will tell you that himself because he knows that if Usyk would have landed the right type of shot, you know what I'm saying? He would have went down and he probably would have been out. Look, styles make fights, and the style and the way you go into things, that dictates who you are and what you stand for and how the fight will go. And how the fight will go based on is how you approach it. And the approach to certain fights like that, fighting Oleksandr Usyk with all that wishy, fucking window wiping ass way of moving, and that stuff will make you dizzy. It will make you dizzy. And I do agree with Jarrell Miller and to that degree, because you ask yourself a question. Okay, yeah, he's going to eat a lot of leather, but it's going to be fist sitting. But then what? You're dealing with somebody that does and can and has been proven to take shots. Okay, I would like to see the shit. You know why? Because it's fresh. And you can say what you want to say about a fight or a fighter. Oh, based on who he's done, he ain't did this to this fighter, so he can't do this to that fighter. That's bullshit. Okay? That's a way of easily looking at something without seeing it done. And I'm tired of people trying to outthink something that should be worked out. Because if you work out something and actually apply it, then we will see if it doesn't work or not. Right? We're filled to the brim of people that think this is going to be the result versus the people that actually test it out, see how it's done, see how it actually works out. Then we will have an honest conclusion of what really happens. Now, I love Usyk, don't get me wrong, and I think Usyk has the ability to outbox probably everybody in the division. But that doesn't mean he will beat him in a fight when a fight breaks out. But you guys tell me what you think of Jarrell Miller stating that he would run Oleksandr Usyk over. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!